Hey guys, welcome to Mostly Sci-Fi 2. My name is Mostly Sci-Fi and I'm your host. Please like and subscribe, and if you can, donate to the Patreon, or join the Patreon, should I say. Um so I haven't been on in a long time. I say it says 3 weeks, but I mean speaking with you guys. Yeah, it's like I come on here once a month. And the other thing, the thing with that is I got like two or three other channels that I'm working on. That's one of the reasons. The second reason, I don't know if I told you, but I got Diablo 4, and I've been playing that, and I've just been enamored with it. And it's the summertime, and I don't feel like doing stuff sometimes. Like I find that the stuff that I'm reading, like Alien, all the Alien novels, like when I read it in parts, they get very little viewership. Okay. So if you can see that, like anything that if I'm reading the Alien novels, they're not getting a lot of views. Or if I'm reading like, something horror. So this one, I worked really hard on these, right? On the Hellbound Heart, because I had to do different voices for him, and you got to remember it, and it's difficult, and the chapters are long. Okay, so the chapters are long, and so you gotta, if you're making a 14-minute video, it takes you like 2 or 3 hours to do that, a 14-minute video, because the reading doesn't all go smoothly. You mess up, and then you have to do it all over again. You got to edit it and stuff like that. And then this one, which is Alien Revival, which is like the hardest of them all, because there's so much involved with doing these things. And then this gets the lowest amount of views, right? Where I will spend like 2 weeks doing one video, and it gets the lowest amount of views. Now, this, all I did was do a review of it. That took me about, what, 20 minutes? That took me like 20 minutes to do the review, and then um about an hour to upload and everything and all that stuff. And so this gets more viewership, right? And then my reviews get more viewership than anything else. And then this one, which, look at that, that's an hour of reading. So that takes like 3 hours of editing, or 4 hours. And I get 304 views. So it seems people like this kind of stuff more, right? Um, Stuff that could be real, not stuff that we know is not real. Now, that doesn't say that I'm not gonna finish Alien Harvest or Hellraiser, because I will eventually. I will finish this stuff. Okay, eventually I will finish Alien Harvest. Eventually I will finish um Clive Barker's Hellbound Heart. I will finish that. Um, but I want to. It's like I'm getting bored with the book. It's not that it's boring, pretty much. It's just that it's because when I come back to read it, I don't have that pizzazz like I had it when I was first reading it, right? And I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it, but eventually. But what I went to the bookstore, and there's a lot of things keeping me busy. Like I got another thing is I am a flight attendant now. So I got a flight attendant position a couple of months ago, and I'm going in for training next month, right? And I don't know if I told you, but my wife is from China, and the immigration and stuff. I'm trying to get her over here, and she should be coming over any month now. But I got to go to training in a month. I got to get my license, my driver's license, in about 3 weeks. I got a driving test. I got my child is here. My daughter is with me by myself, so I'm trying to figure out a way where I can drop her off at a friend's house while I go to training for a month because my wife is not here yet. So she probably is coming within like 2 months, but it's not in time for before I go to flight training. Where I'll have to stay 1 month uh training, right? Which is very intense. And so, there's a lot of things going on. And so, like, I've thought that what I'm going to do from now on, like, after this Alien Harvest book, I want to do something else. And this means it's still in science fiction, is just doing concentrated stories. And what I mean is like shorter stories because a story that I could finish in 1 or 2 sittings, not a story that takes me like a whole year to finish. Because um, what's the other one I did? I did Alien Genocide. That took me about 8 months because I was going on and off, right? And what's the other one? Alien Sin. What was that? Let's see. Before this was like a music channel too. Yeah. Original Sin. That took me about a year. Okay. And I know that people want these all compiled. That's why you don't get a lot of views because they're not compiled. And so it'll eventually get compiled. Like these are better, you see, because these are concentrated chapters and they deal with in Bud Hopkins' book, each chapter deals with an isolated incident, right? Whereas if I read Alien Harvest, it is like it's a continuum, right? It's in continuity. You gotta everything doesn't get resolved, or there are no answers in that one chapter. You gotta keep going and going and going and going, and that's the problem, right? Because you're not guaranteed. Oh, you can get like 300 views. And so that's why I bought this book called Serial Killers. The Encyclopedia of Serial Killers. I'm going to start reading this. These are concentrated small stories indexing serial killers and what they did. Okay. Some of them are long. Okay. Some of them are short. Okay, some of them are like 2 paragraphs, or some of them are a couple of pages long. Like if you said Edward Kemper, right? Edmund Kemper, he's gonna have a whole like probably he's gonna have a whole page dedicated to him, right? And so I think that this book is the perfect thing of what I want to do. So I'm gonna start it off today, and I'm going to just read one and then upload it and see how that works out because they're concentrated stories and it's just easier to digest. Now, like I said, I'm going to finish Alien Harvest and eventually I'll do like all the alien novels. I don't think this channel is going to disappear or anything, but it might take me a couple of years to do what you guys want done, right? But I need views, and I don't get a lot of views with the Alien content. Even though I love Alien, and proof is I bought the new Alien. Well, this is not new. I think this is really old. Alien Bloodlines. I think this came out in 2022. Let me check. Alien Bloodlines. Yeah, this reminds me of the other Alien book that I'm reading. Alien Revival. right? And I really want to finish that. Is just that take? Okay, this was 2021. Okay, so this is 2021. Will I read this eventually? Perhaps if I can get a collab, because I know one of there's another guy, I forgot his name, but I subscribe to his channel. And yeah, okay, what's his name? Dead. Okay, a Dead Guys Production. If I can collaborate with him and do Alien Bloodlines, I'll be happy to do that. But like doing this by myself while I'm a flight attendant, that's going to be very difficult because my flight attendant's job is very busy. And if I have time, I mean, I'm going to go to freaking London or, or Paris rather than sit here and read something. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, this channel is still active. It's just that, I'm like changing some things that are more, that can give me more views, because I've been doing this for, I think, for like 2 years. I've been doing this so I've been like kind of fairly consistent, going and coming back, going and coming back. I don't think I got so many fans because of my, I wouldn't even say I'm consistent. I'd say I have to be inconsistent, but you have enough content. You got a lot of content here, right? And yeah, this is my next endeavor. Will I finish it? Who knows? But I know for now, it seems that this is very interesting to me. The Encyclopedia of Serial Killers. And hopefully YouTube doesn't ban it. So, it's nice to see you again. If you're a fan, give me a shout out in the comment section. And this is mostly sci-fi. Well, mostly.